Former ambassador and Georgia Representative Andrew Young says he's watching what he fought for decades ago being taken away.
I don't know why the Supreme Court would do something, anything, that would lessen the role of protecting the right to vote.
Yo, what's happening, man? It's your boy Papa Duck back with another video. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man, because y'all ain't gonna want to miss this one. Go to ubuntuapparel.com, okay? If you're on YouTube, go right below, click one of the shirts, and that's how y'all can help me with this journey by supporting. And double salute to all my monthly subscribers. Listen, I cannot count how many emails, messages we've gotten to do a video about this topic. I'm finna be very brutal. I'm letting y'all know off rip, okay? This voting act that they just passed, right? First of all, black people. Why the fuck do y'all keep falling for the same old banana in the tailpipe bullshit? First they hit you with the anti-literacy law. That's a law that prohibited you from being able to be educated. This is why when you see these slave movies, they always, yes sir, master, or no sir, acting like a big dummy, because basically that's what they was. Because you was by law prohibited to be educated. Oh, we moved past that. It's strange to see rappers, highly influential black people, steady telling us on their social media platforms, oh, we just gonna get up and we gonna go harder. We just gonna vote. We gonna get them vote. Man, fuck y'all. Why do y'all keep sending us down this same old rabbit hole, trying to participate in a motherfucking system that is designed to do exactly what it's doing? And you telling me you ain't smart enough. You ain't smart enough to catch on to what the fuck is going on. You act like voting helped you 2 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago. Hell, most people ain't got enough money to even see the effects of the shit that they're doing. This is the up against the lower. The rich against the poor. Left wing, right wing, same bird, same thing. Don't you know you gotta have two sides to create a war? That's why you got Democrats, Republicans. And I told y'all, ask the average person in your life, your husband, wife, your co-worker, your kids, ask them what's the difference between a Republican and a Democrat. Tell them to explain it. And they couldn't. And it's getting worse. Y'all keep wanting us to keep going to this bullshit, keep getting fed the same old shit on the spoon, and you want us to just keep eating that shit. You done lost your motherfucking mind. My time is way more valuable. Way more valuable than me going out and playing that silly ass game with these people. And y'all keep thinking Donald Trump got all the motherfucking power. No, he don't. I keep telling y'all, man, go study the 13 families that run this bitch. Go study the Arsenis. Go study the white pope, the black pope, and the gray pope. That I promise you, your financial, not financial, but your religious advisor, your preacher, your pastor, they don't know shit about. Y'all are playing a game that 90% of people on earth don't have a motherfucking clue of what's going on. And y'all so shocked. Oh, they passed the act that's prohibited. And most people don't even know what the fuck this act is.
Senator Raphael Warnock responding, saying he wouldn't be here without the Voting Rights Act.
This Trump Supreme Court just threw out the protections that were earned by the civil rights movement. Those who bled, who fought, and who died, so that people might have a voice. So that the people might have a voice in their own house.
Oh, and before y'all go to hollering about, oh, black people died so that we can vote. No, the fuck they didn't. They died because the ones at the top was trying to protect their corrupted ass agendas. It's just today we don't have that many revolutionary people that will put it all on the line like we did back then. Like I told y'all, the best slave is a slave that don't know he or she is a slave. Let's get back to the video. They don't even know what it is. They just saying, oh, from 1965, whoop-de-whoop-de-woo. Bro, you playing a game that is designed for you to lose. Y'all keep on playing that motherfucker. If a bitch can steal out your store and you do nothing about it, what make you think they gonna stop? What make you think these people gonna stop running game on us? And we ain't gonna do shit about it. Until we separate from all this shit. Get our own, cause like I told y'all, you're not free, nigga. You just been assimilated, which means you ain't gotta pick that cotton no more. But you can't have your own presidency. You can't have your own president. You can't have people that delegate for black people. No, you gotta play our game. You gotta go by our rules. You gotta go to our courts. You still gotta abide by what we say. And all that did is took slavery from private to public. This shit's so smooth, even white people are slaves. They don't even know it. You think cause you ain't in prison, you ain't a slave? You think? You just in a bigger motherfucking cell. I keep telling y'all, man, it's very easy to control people when you control their perceptions, when you control their education, when you control their religion, when you control their monetary systems, when you control everything about a group of people, you control every motherfucking thing about them. If you allow a man to feed you, you also allow a man to starve you. Black people, people in general, stop thinking this voting shit gonna save you, cause it ain't. It ain't designed to. While you wasting your time voting, thinking some shit, and the fucked up part about it, the motherfuckers, niggas, the niggers that you see, the big preachers, the pastors, the rappers, actors that you see get on TV telling y'all, oh man, we just gonna go vote. You know, we gonna hit them harder. They getting paid to say that, asshole. They are getting paid. All these motherfuckers are prostitutes. They'll work for anybody with a check. The same people you seen telling you, go get that in your arm when the COVID shit came. John Legend and all these other motherfuckers, Idris Eldrick and all these other motherfuckers. Man, them folk got paid. They got paid to send you astray. It's a word for that. I forgot the word, but it basically means when the oppressor or the people that's ruling you, right, hire you as a culture leader to poison or mislead your own people. This is equivalent to seeing a Chinese man being the one that's responsible for all the 50 Cent movies. You know, the Raising Canaans, the Power. If we know that was a Chinese guy that invented that or created that, we would off rip be like, hell no. How he gonna do this and place us and say this about us and make us see all this drama? So what they do is, they get a nigga that look just like you. Psychologically, do you know what that do to you? Do you know how that makes you acceptable of that shit? See, the best slave is a slave that don't know they're a slave. You can leave the gates open. They ain't gonna run nowhere. They ain't gonna rebel. They ain't gonna book no rebuttals or nothing. So understand, this is a mind fuck game. And you running around, oh, y'all so surprised that, oh, they throw another banana in the tailpipe. Like they always do. And again, most people don't even know what this act is. They don't know what's going on. All it is ways for them to slice up different districts, slice it up to the point where black people are the minority and whites will be the majority. So where you can't even vote to bring somebody in that can see about your concerns as a black person. At the end of the fucking day, bro, we will never know who votes are going to who. This shit just like the lottery, brother. You really think your vote count? You really think they gonna give you the power to overthrow them? You really think that? And ain't none of this shit got to do with God. None of it. This is man deceiving you at a point, and at a magnitude where you can't even understand who's butt fucking you. Like I say, when you have a problem with your president, you don't even know who to call. You don't know who to text, who to fax, email. You don't know who to what, because it has so many layers of protection. This is by design. So you see, until us as people separate from this bullshit and get our own, nothing's going to change. Kanye West told you that. When you don't own nothing, you don't control nothing. I told y'all, these motherfucking forefathers wrote the Constitution to the point where dead people can make more money than living people. You can't own nothing in America. Everything getting taxed. And why would God bless you with money to buy shit he put here for free? This is why they want you to go to their schools. Because they want you to be put in a position to be compromised, to be led astray because you don't know no motherfucking better. Why? Because the very people that's orchestrating this shit are the ones that gave you your education. See, everything you know is all that you know, and all that you know came from these same people. This is why people get up and go to work every day without a physical leash on their neck. This is why we do what we're told, because we're programmed. So the next pastor that gets up and speak about young black men shooting and killing each other, go to the record labels. Go to the big Jew families who behind all this shit. The ones who's pushing the buttons and putting millions of dollars behind painting that perception to our children. And if you think about it, we as black men can't even call ourselves men. Because there's another man that don't look like us, don't have the same skin color as us, is controlling our women, controlling our children, and controlling our men. Think about that shit. And before you say, oh no, how that's true, that lets me know brainwashing and programming is very, very, very productive. Because you don't even think that you're being a slave or told what to do. How the fuck? You go to their courts. You abide by their rules. If they don't want a Chinese car to come over here, which you don't see none over here, it ain't coming. That's why I say, man, this is some bullshit.